Hello and welcome to the God's Honest Truth. I am your host, Sean Milligan. How's it going, guys? So, last time we were talking about, we were in chapter 2 of Genesis. We shall be finishing that chapter today. We were talking about God creating the Garden of Eden and putting man there. And it was the way it connects to the chapter 1. If you remember, we'll talk about creating man and woman to populate the earth. So, that being said, let's jump right into it. With verse 15. And the Lord God took the man and put him into the garden, Eden, to dress it and keep it. And the Lord God commanded to the man, saying, Of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it. For in that day thou shalt eat thereof, thou shalt surely die. Now that was a lot of old English language, but basically what we're saying there is, hey, you can free eat all this other stuff here, but do not eat any of the fruit from the tree of good and evil, because if you do, you'll die. 18. And Lord God said, It is not good that man should be alone. I shall make him and help meet for him. And out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he could call them. And whatever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave name to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But Adam there was not found in it, and help meet for him. So here we can see that God decided that Adam shouldn't be by himself, so he gave him the task of naming animals. Pretty straightforward. 21. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept, and he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh that thereof. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from the man made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She became a woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife. They shall become one flesh. And they were both naked, and the man and his wife were not ashamed. So, I can see there, God created woman out of Adam's ribs, allowing him to have a lover, if you will. Now, so that's the end of chapter 2, King James Version. Now we're going to read the same ending of the chapter with the comparison of the New Living Translation, okay? Starting at verse 15. The Lord God placed the man in the Garden of Eden to tend and care for it. The Lord God gave him his warning. You may freely eat any fruit in the garden, except the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. If you eat its fruit, you will surely die. Now, you can see already it's using in simpler words to get its message across easier, which is, again, hey, don't eat this fruit from this tree or you'll die. Don't do it. And the Lord God said, It is not good for man to be alone. I will make a companion who will help him. I actually kind of like that. So the Lord God formed from the very soil every kind of animal and bird. He brought them to Adam to see what he would call them, and Adam chose a name for each one. He gave the names to all the livestock, birds, and wild animals. Until there was no companion suitable for him. So, I kind of like companion better than help, because That is essentially what God is trying to do. He's trying to create a companion for Adam. So the Lord God, 21. So the Lord God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep. He took one of Adam's ribs and closed up the place from which he had taken it. Then the Lord God made a woman from the rib and brought it to Adam. Alas, Adam exclaimed, she is part of my own flesh and bones. She will be called woman because she was taken out of a man. This explains why a man leaves his father and mother and is joined to his wife, and the two are united into one. Now, although Adam and his wife were both naked, neither of them felt any shame. So there you have it. So, that is the story of the Garden of Eden and how man and woman came to be, at least according to the very beginning of the Bible. Now, next time we will jump into chapter 3 to continue the story of Adam and Eve, because, like I said, that was just the beginning. So, we'll see where the story takes us from there. In the meantime, I'm Sean Milligan. This has been God Honest Truth. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.